Hey there. My wife Dee Dee and I are expecting a baby. Our second, actually. You know, the first time around I was a little nervous. It made me kind of absent-minded, and sometimes I'd forget things. But not this time. I'm cool, calm, and collected.
Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of the Wetzel Show. I'm your host Wetzel, and in today's episode we'll be talking about the hit Nickelodeon show Rugrats. And let's hurry up and get into this because I have to go poop, and it really can't wait, it can't.
And I didn't even mind when Grandma squished me and when she hugged me, because we had lots of treats, and my grandpa got me this! Wow!
What hasn't already been said about Rugrats? It was the second ever Nicktoon, premiered in 1991 alongside Doug and Ren and Stimpy. And, you know, it's a great show. It's a good little cartoon. Tommy Pickles, he's the man. He goes out in all of his adventures, and his dad Stu's always inventing all kinds of crazy toys. And it's just like, hey, Stu! How you doing, man? And, you know, that's pretty much how it is. And then there's these other characters too. Don't even get me started on those other characters because there's Dill, Tommy's little brother. He's such a good character. And then there's other characters too. Don't worry. If you thought for 1 second that there wasn't going to be other characters, you were wrong. This show, I mean, it's got like a couple of characters, and you know, I just really like the Pickles family. And there's this one episode where Tommy, it's his first birthday, and it's actually the first episode of the show. And I actually happen to have an animation cell from that episode of Tommy. And it's just like, freaking Tommy, you're the man. And if you don't know what an animation cell is, basically back before computers and before everything was animated on computers, everything would be hand-drawn, and they would just like do it frame by frame, and then copy them onto these sheets, these cells, and they would just paint over those, and then that's how they would make the show, man. And if you didn't understand from that very in-depth explanation, if you don't understand what they are, then there's no helping you, man. That's the most in-depth explanation. Like, excuse me, but I'm getting a little frustrated here, man. Do you want to hear more about those Rugrats characters though? Because they have some characters. Let me tell you. There's this one named Angelica, and she's got this little doll named Cynthia. And you know what, man? Cynthia's alright. She's alright with me. She's a cool little doll, cool little figure, and I wouldn't mind having a Cynthia figure of my own. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind having one to just carry around with me every night and just through thick and thin. Cynthia, you the one. Oh yeah, I was talking about characters, I think. Was I? Or was I talking about Tommy Pickles and his best friend Chucky? You know, they're always going out on adventures with Dylan Lil. They're the Rugrats, man. And if you don't respect the Rugrats, if for 1 second, just for one little second, you don't think you respect the Rugrats, then let me tell you something, boy. I will put you. I'll have a talk with you, and we'll see if that changes your mind, because there's all kinds of characters in Rugrats. Let me tell you, man. There's this one, Tommy Pickles. Have I talked about him yet? He is so cool. And his friend Chucky and Angelica and Stu Pickles inventing the toys, man. He's just inventing toys every episode. He's just in the basement inventing toys. Stu Pickles, will you invent me a toy? I said, hey, Stu Pickles, will you invent me a toy? I want you a toy, boy. I want you into it. Yeah, that's pretty much Stu Pickles. He's cool, you know. I like him. You know, I think the Rugrats is a good show, and I think I like it. Okay, capiche? And you know what else is a good show?
All grown up with you.
It's so cool. Like, it's so cool. If you've never seen this part, you don't know what you're missing, man. Because that's a good part. That's a good part of the episode. That's a damn good part of the episode, if I might say. I'm just gonna give my executive sign off that the Rugrats and All Grown Up, they're pretty good quality shows, and I hope they get rebooted because I really want to see more adventures of them Rugrats, man. Them little babies. They're pretty cool, dude. And no, it's not a baby show. It is not for little kids. So if you try to tell me that it is, then I'm just gonna get so mad, so freaking angry. But yeah. Okay, so basically, Rugrats, I like it. And I know I've said that before, but I can't stress it enough. Like, these little babies, man, they're pretty fancy. They're pretty alright with me. And there's this one episode, well, I can't remember the details now, but there's this one episode that's really good and you should watch it. And at this point in the video, guys, I'd like to introduce you to my intern. His name is Juggy, and he's unpaid, but he's doing God's work for this show. And he's got a list or something. I'll let him tell you.
Top 10 sexiest Rugrat characters. Number 10, Tommy's mom. The glasses are so cute. Reminds me of Velma from Scooby-Doo. But her voice is too annoying, though.
'Cause I'm the goddess.
Number 9, the twins' mom. You ever get really drunk and make a huge mistake, but that sex is always bomb? Well, Phil Collins and Lil Wayne, their moms. Ugh. Number 8, Forrest Gump's mom. You can't deny she was banging everyone. Dude, if it's free, it's me. Number 7, Chucky's stepmom. Again with the glasses, she's classy, but you know that she's low-key a freak. Number 6, Chucky's dad. I know what you're gonna say. It's the glasses, plus his kisses probably tickle because of his mustache. Number 5, the Reptar bar. If that guy can bang a McChicken, then I can make sweet, passionate love to a candy bar. No pun intended. Number 4, Lois Griffin. Yeah, freaking sweet. Number 3, the goth girl who works at GameStop. She won't talk to me, especially after I peed myself trying to ask her out, but she's pretty cute. Number 2, your mom. Yes, that's right, viewer. Tell that freak to hit me up. Number 1, the couch. The couch is a place for wonder and discovery, especially during your transformative years during puberty. It's purple, so it's like kind of goth, which is totally my thing. Just remember that these are my picks, so don't get your panties in a twist just because you don't have a thing for couches. And the most important thing is, don't get caught sticking your wing-dang doodle into the couch and cushions like me when I was younger. Thanks for watching.
Do not tell me the show is for babies. It is not a baby show. Rugrats is so cool. Oh, the Rugrats, they're funny.
I apologize for that. I seem to have lost my temper there for a minute. But anyways, like I was saying, we were talking about something. Well, I guess I can't seem to remember now, but it had something to do with some sexy guy named Stu. I know that, but I'm really at a loss for words, guys, so I'm just gonna have to end the video here. Smash that like button, share it a million times. Maybe one day there could be an episode 2. I don't know. Maybe. What if Stu Pickles? Like, what if there was a real life Stu Pickles and he just invented toys in his basement all day? And what if it was just like cool, like yeah, like that kind of cool, like the wise guy Stu from Rugrats. He's cool. I like these fan arts of him that I found on the internet. They're pretty nice. Like I just like looking at them, and I look at them a lot. I won't lie. I mean, I look at them like every day almost, and I just think about Stu and fantasize about being with him. But I know that's never gonna happen because he's a cartoon character and all, and that's a damn shame. But Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of The Wetzel Show. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and share if you want. If you don't, I mean, I guess I'll go cry or something, which I was going to do that anyways because I just really want Stu Pickles to be real so I could just hold him and touch him and just... Stu Pickles. Stu...